Hi. I am late today. I am late today. I'm tired. And I forgot my hat. So, I feel like my identity is lost. I need my hat. You know what I mean? Hi guys, how are ya? How was your 4th? Tell me what was going on. Mine was busy. Like, I did not sit down. I probably drank a whole bottle of wine throughout the whole day because it was just so much. So I probably had a glass an hour. I started at 1 because my patients, I was anxious, and then I probably finished 1. It was, you were restful? My God, I'm jealous for the restful 4th of July. Erica, I think I saw your squirrel thing. Was that yours? Your husband's? Jesus. Cheese and rice. That was a feral squirrel. If that was you, I think that was you. Danielle, yes, I can. Arnold, how are you? The microphone, YouTube friends, should we all ask? Here it is. It's for you guys only. Shit. Y'all. Hi, Tonya. How are you? How is everybody this morning? Are you feeling good? After the 4th, I haven't been hungover in a decade. Oh, congrats. That's good. Yes, the dogs attacked the squirrel first. It came back. So that was your husband? Stop it right now. There was like Erica's on TikTok, and they had a freaking attacking squirrel. And it was jumping all over her husband, and then attacked the poor little wiener dog. It looked like a wiener dog. I don't know if it was, but a small dog. I swear to God, I laughed so hard. I said, this can't be yours. This can't really be. You can barely hear me. Here we go again. Here we fucking go again. Okay, hold on. Morning, guys. Hi, Gail. How are ya? Now my YouTube is not like a microphone. Shit. Who's back? Shady's back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I'll run on the balls of my feet. Is that better? YouTube, can you hear me? Way better? Okay, is it so bad? Is this bad? Oh my God. Hi, Cindy. Everybody else hears me fine. Fireworks didn't last long in my town. I guess we had a $2,000 fine or something. Still nothing. I spoke too soon. Okay. Well, you guys are going to kill me today. I'm in no mood to do this. We're going to turn this off. Okay, is it better now? Is it better now? Can you hear me better, YouTube? Jeez. YouTube, can you hear me? Well, that was the microphone, so y'all broke the microphone. You work on your tan. Sorry, YouTube was being bougie again. Shit. First they loved the microphone, now they hate the microphone. Sorry, my nipple itches and I'm itching it. So, fucking bougie crowd over here. Lily, I'm glad you're not part of them. You know what I mean? Anyway, yes, the tornado came. Oh, $2,000, I guess in El Dorado Hills, there was a $2,000 fee, fine if they did fireworks, so they didn't have that. So I'd rather listen to you from my car. Yes, Myra, you can. Hi, Simon. So anyway, the tornado came. Yes, the tornado was here. Hi, babe. Oh, excuse me. Why is one nipple itch? Anyway, so the tornado came. He was fine. I threatened him with his life. All was well. I told him I called him the tornado. I also said, I'll drag you out by your ear. Grandpa used to drag him out by his ear when he was misbehaving. Grandpa would hold on to his ears. And I said I would drag him behind my car. So I said, I got pulled into this bullshit. I don't want to be a part of your journey, but I will be a part of it if you survive it. You're fucking 40 years old. Time for you to grow up and stop this bullshit. So, anyway, So it was fine. We reminisced about things when he was little. Bonjour, Julie. Comment ça va? Yeah, Stanislaus, you guys are dry as fuck. So anyway, fireworks were booming here last night. So I gave Baxter a trazodone and a gabapentin, and he was out. So he's still residually out right now. I needed to knock his ass out. So today is date night. Today's date night. Can I say I really don't want to go? I'm so fucking pooped from the last couple of days. But Dan's like, sure, we have to. This is our time to just have some time. The gabapentin. Well, my friend made me guilty because Caroline, I won't say her name, but Caroline made me feel guilty this morning. And she's like, have you ever tried, well, then I did it, oopsie. Because she's like, have you ever tried gabapentin just by itself? I said no. She goes, and you give him a trazodone? Oh, fuck. Is that wrong? Too much? Maybe. So, I don't know. So she got me nervous now. Très bien, mon chéri. Ouais, oui, oui. That's, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Remember that song? C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Yes, so Dan said there's a foot massage place. So he's like, what if we go and get foot massages? So I said, let's go. But, well, the vet basically, and it's like a quarter of what they prescribed him, honestly. And so that's what they want him to do, like 3 trazodones, gabapentin, and then the next day trazodone with gabapentin. I was prescribed GABA with opioids. Okay. I give him half of his. Anyway, Caroline shamed me. I don't like to mention names, Caroline, but she shamed me this morning. Yeah, she did. Caroline's supposed to be my friend, you know? So, I don't know. I run like a 20-year-old. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know what that means. So, anyway, I was shamed. So then now I'm feeling guilty because he's still not the same. Oh, Nemo weighs 15 pounds. Okay, I think it's fine. He's fine. He's still alive. Hi, Miami. He's still alive. He's breathing. So shit, I didn't kill him. Hi, sweet Misty. So today, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm late here. I gotta feed the chickens. My friend's daughter came over with her kids yesterday. Hagen and Hadley. And I took them over to see the chickens. He's still mellow. It's great. Yeah. To Lily, it was 1 pill each. Now Lily's making me feel uncomfortable. Just keep an eye on him. He ate. Relax. Don't do it when you want to get to it. Shit. She does dry. I haven't washed my hair in like 4 days. Can you tell? Chlorine, Rogaine, all the oils. Yeah, it's great. Extra crunchy. So today is hair wash day. I will get in the pool today. I didn't get in the pool yesterday. It's one of those days. Well, I got gabapentin and trazodone. So, hi, Robbie. So anyway, I was late today because I woke up kind of late and then had to do all my videos and shit. Did you all see my sarcastic video of prepping the food? Did you all see that? Did y'all see that? He'll be fine. He will. Bonnie, he's still breathing. So anyway, that was because, did you like it? Did you like it? I've never tried the CBD, pet CBD. No. So I got so much shit, right? I got so much shit about prepping. That's the fucking thing that I do. I prep his meal every day. Yeah, so everybody was on my case. It went viral. Because, well, I mean, you should have all that ready before he gets there. So I do have all that ready before he gets there. Only the milk and the coffee because, well, duh, you know? Yeah, it was an FU. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you liked it. I felt sarcastic this morning. Yeah, so I felt like I needed to do that. Yeah. So hopefully that goes viral. Yeah. So I do prep. I food prep it. It's ready to go. So all Dan has to do is roll them up to the table and put the milk in. And yes, he's still impatient. Well, the berries are from my neighbors. Yeah, so we picked some berries yesterday with the kids. Hayden is 6, Hadley is 4. And we walked over there and did the thing. We did all the things. I don't think I even sat down all day until last night. So the funny thing is, I just drank wine. I was like, fuck it. YOLO, I'm home. If I pass out, and need resuscitation, Dan could call 911. Joanne had like a bad back, so I was helping her. She sent me the sweetest. I was literally a clusterfuck yesterday. Hadley, the kids, they came over. It was great, busy, and then they left to go to their next event, and then I had to go right to cooking, right? So I'm frazzled. Meanwhile, Joanne's having back spasms, right? Back spasms, like insane back spasms. So, Dan's like, Danielle, can you do the stuff? The stuff you do. So got a lidocaine patch, put it on her. Then went outside, flipped the tri-tip. And then the pain moved down. So then 20 minutes later, I'm like, Joanne, come into my room, lift up your dress and let me spray you with the Vicks, So I did that. She's like, ooh, this feels good. Then I got my neck massager out for the back. She loved it. Meanwhile, I'm in and out flipping and putting things on and putting the chicken wings in the oven and doing the tater. Yeah, so anyway, if you get my drift. So she sent me the sweetest message just before I came out, thanking me for all her help in between all my crazy. So that was really sweet. That made me smile. She didn't have to do that. Who have been extremely nice to me. I felt part of something special. Oh, Danielle, you were very rude to me, and I didn't deserve it. Chris, if you're gonna take things personal, and if you thought I was rude, you are out of your mind. There's never anything that people are gonna say. Maybe it was sensitive at the time, but I am me, and I cannot apologize for the things that I say or how I act sometimes. So it is what it is. I apologize you feel hurt, but you can't feel hurt in this life. You can't do it. You have to know that I can't walk on eggshells for everybody. I can't walk on eggshells. I'm gonna be me. And if that's too much for you, I'm not gonna apologize for being me. I'm not. I can't do that. So I can't. I don't even remember, nor can I even begin to worry about everybody's feelings. I can't do it. I'm sorry you feel that way, but apologizing makes me feel like I'm apologizing for who I am, and I won't do that. Oh, good, P.S. I love ya. I can't do it, you guys. I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna hurt people's feelings sometimes, and it's never on purpose. And if you don't know my true nature, then I can't. I just can't. I don't have the time. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I can't do that, you guys. I have members. I joke. I have fun. And if you don't get my personality, I can't change who I am. And how many times do I say that? I'm probably going to offend people at some point, and you have to understand that's what it is. Anyway, no, I can't. I don't need one more bad thing. I don't need to hyper focus on those things. I have so much shit in my life that I can't worry about hurting people. And my intention is never to hurt. Anyway. So sorry about that. When you're awake, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I'm trying to, Jennifer. And when people start throwing shit in my face, now I always say your feelings are valid. They are valid. But you should know how I am. I don't ever intentionally go out to hurt anybody. And if you took it that way, that's a you problem, not a me problem. I'm gonna have fun with you. And I don't even remember. I remember saying your name with something, but I don't even remember. But you gotta know, you gotta take it with kid gloves. I mean, honestly. Yo. I need a minute. Nothing like, I just can't. I can't have my members acting like that. It's just too much. When you start a social media platform, I spend too much time worrying about what other people's thoughts or whatever. And I took an oath not that long ago. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to worry about what I say. I never intentionally try to hurt somebody unless you're coming after me in some way. And that's it. That was the bottom line. If you take things personal, at that point, that becomes a you problem, not me. Because I would never do anything intentional to make you feel bad in any way. No, I don't either. It just really frustrates me. Anyway, sorry, it takes me a little bit to regroup from those pies in your face moments, How long do I run for? Every day, Michael, is a different day. Every day depends on my body. Same thing with slug. No sense of weird. Okay. Katie, it's crazy. I spend all day being attacked. From the anus to the pits to the mouth to the head, even in my own family. And I thought I have an understanding with the people that come into my life, right? With lives or, and Chris, that was something you should have not brought up on a live. That's something you should have emailed me about. You don't bring it up in those moments. That's frustrating, and you take away my vibe. Anyway. And Cheryl, that's what I understand, I get that. You got your salt shaker out. Y'all been looking for slugs. I've been looking for slugs. Y'all got me in a psychopathic mood. I might look for some more today and salt them until they shrivel up and die. Just kidding. Thanks, Pat. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing. Ed had a good day yesterday. Yeah. Ed had a good day. I'm trying to get back. That was just like, y'all, that shit's hard for me. Anyway, Ed had a great day yesterday. We had him outside. He watched Josh. He thought Hagen was Josh. Any blonde-haired little boy is Josh. Cody's Ashley's husband, and he started learning how to play guitar. Thanks, Sandra. I know too many people. I'm not gonna get started on the sensitivity. Jackie, if you don't like my ums, you can leave. Yeah, I'm not here. I don't care. I don't want the negativity today. I can't do it. I'm tired. I'm tired of all the bullshit. Honestly, don't get me started. I'm literally trying to have fun, take a break from reality, and enjoy this moment. I don't need the negative Nellies coming in and bashing me for every fucking thing I do. Okay? I don't. So if you enjoy being here, be here because you enjoy it. But if you don't enjoy it, get out. Go follow somebody else. Y'all, I bust my ass for my family. I bust my ass for you guys. I'm just a woman trying to survive in this crazy life we live in. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. This is my escape as much as it is an escape for so many others of you. I'm done. Period. I want to have fun. I want to talk about life. I'm exhausted. I need this time to unwind for myself. I don't need people telling me I'm hurting their feelings. I don't need people telling me the things that I'm doing wrong. I do shit wrong every fucking day. Find something that makes you happy. Stop taking everything so personal. I'm here to have fun with you guys. Maybe for once think about how you've thought about the things that I've said or how you took it personal. That's a you problem. Stop. Have fun on here. Let's talk about fucking life. Let's enjoy it. Let's make fun of our stress. But stop attacking people. All right? Stop it. Find your way out. Go attack other fucking people. But I'm not here for it. And I'm sure as hell not in here for it when I'm on here trying to have a good time myself before I face the shit that I have to do all day long. I'm fucking exhausted. I could cry. Do I have tears? I think I have one. Hold on. Many of you know I can't fucking cry. Hold on. I think I have a half a tear. I'm trying to get it to come out for you. Look, it's there. It's out. Is it? Do you see it? It's my right eye. It was a half a one. Oh, I feel like it's changing for me. Maybe I'll be able to cry. I'm cured. Not yet. I had a full tear the other day, Janet. I had a full one that dropped out. Anyway. It was a half a one. Shit, I'll take it. Anyway, yes. So let's move on. Yesterday, what was that, Grandpa? He woke up laughing. You're gonna see a funny video. I was in the room making the bed, and I hear Darren, oh, Dad, hold on. You can hear, by the way, when Ed wakes up. Jaron, by the way, your living room, kitchen, whatever the fuck you did was beautiful. I'm irritated with how beautiful everything is. So, fuck, Jaron. Way to make me feel like I don't know, but unfulfilled house decorator. I thought I was a good decorator until I see your shit. Anyway, I heard him, Grandpa woke up, and he started in, he was already like, what the hell? What? So Dan's like, hold on, I need my phone. And he was on it this morning. He was having fun. He's in a good mood. So he had, Mark, he saw Aaron, he had me, he had, it was a good day for Ed. It was a good day for everybody. So he woke up happy as can be this morning. So you guys should get a really funny video today. Yeah, a really funny video today. The only thing is, I don't think fuck is a great word to use all the time. Darlene, I love the word fuck. It's the only word that you can use in any sentence, describe any situation, any emotion, and show any sorts of excitement. There's no other word like fuck. Honestly, there's no other word like fuck. I love the word because I think not only Lily is it a great word, but it has it gets your point across to everything. It was a half a tear. It wasn't a full one. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm 51 years fucking old. Damn it. I don't need a mama. My mama's dead. The only mama I would ever want in my life is the one that died on me 19 years ago. And guess what? She didn't mind the word fuck. She didn't. Love me for who I am once again. And if you like it here, you will put the fuck out of your mind. You know, my friend P.S., she's a fucking nuisance to my ass. And she knows that. But, you know, she hates the word. But she's been here for 3 years, maybe even 4. P.S., are you still here? She loves me, right? I love her. We are the complete opposite of each other. But she has been here and her loyalty is unfounding, right? And it's just been here the whole time. And she hates that word. She hates it with a passion. But she stays because of me, not the word. Why are people so bothered with the word? Yeah, I don't know. It's just me. You guys, Deanna's a cusser. No, I'm 51. Deanna's a cusser. And I always use the word. How was my 4th of July? Busy. Yeah, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake already. I'm getting old. Hot rod, I get it. I got up this morning, my neck's like, to report, sadly, both new sets of cards are arriving tomorrow. Lisa's responsible for the affirmation cards. So she's sending some new ones. People don't give Daniel. I know. Charlie, sometimes I'm so tired today. Those fucking kids. Michelle said she started cussing. Well, I started cussing when I married Dan. So shit. I'm so hard. I'm so more aggressive in cussing yet. Yeah, I know. Because you know why, Nicole? I show it. I show me. I show who I am, you know? I don't play up for the camera. I don't try to be nice and sweet. You get what you get. You get what you get with me. And I'm not ashamed of it. I don't think there's anything wrong with me. I think 5 years ago, there was a lot of wrong with me. I was intimidated. I was insecure. I was weak. And I'm so happy I'm not that person today. You know? Ed was asleep, Lindsay. Ask Dan if you have a pool date. A pool date? Don't make me mute you. Are you trying to say sexy time in the pool? Hell fucking no. Too much friction. It's water. Like, pool sex is not fun. Who thinks pool sex is fun at this age? No, you need to be young and full of fluids and shit. And horny. You know, you gotta open that hole up and get it ready for the pounding in the pool water. I mean, you're not offended by that, but you're offended by my fuck word. I don't know what's wrong with this world today. Hell no. Anthony the pool man says, please don't. Y'all pH levels throw off the pH levels of the pool. Just so you know, as a pool man, he knows when you have fornicated in the pool. There's a specific bar on there that says, yep, sex has been done. Extra chlorine, please. Extra acid, yeah. How was it with the nephew yesterday? So the nephew was great, Cindy. I mean, honestly, like Dan pointed out, like, you don't have a problem with Aaron when he gets here. No, but I set him straight. I told him how I felt. Normally, I would never do it. I got on him. I threatened him. I did my thing. And now I said the rest is up to you. And if you succeed, I'll be the one with your flag of succession. And I will say you are worthy, you know. I think he's still lying. He's a master manipulator. But I think, you know, I hope he feels the way he's described. He's feeling at 40, but you don't know, you know. Only time will tell. So anyway, And then we reminisce, I feel like too, he's getting it from every angle, His mom dumped, Jay did the shit, right? He got him ready. Carrie's nowhere in sight, but the other parts of his family are. It's like everybody else's problem. I'm telling you, this is Salinger's. Salinger's through and through. Anyway, so people I love exercising. This is how I relieve. I mean, I looked at Dan today and I was like, I don't know if I can do date night. I'm so fucking exhausted. I'm so tired. Like, I want to cry. But we know I have problems crying, so I can't get it out. But I feel so tired. And he's like, just rest, Maybe rest. What? Rest? Lisa, I'm tired. I'm so tired. And that's why I just can't be back. I'm going to tell you if you haven't figured out Danielle yet, let me give you a little insight. You always can tell when I'm weighted down, my neck hurts. Some of you know, some of you can see it in my eyes. Some of you can see it in the way I communicate. I do a lot more F's when I'm either really, really worn down or really, really excited about something. I'm beat. I've had a tough couple of weeks. My body is killing me. I am struggling very hard. So sometimes it's important to gauge your people. Gauge your people, see how they're doing. When you throw things at people, sometimes they're on the tightrope already. I'm walking on a tightrope right now where I can go either way. I could hopefully start crying or feel like I want to cry and I can't get it out. It's so frustrating when I can't get it out. Because I want to cry. I know I'll feel better. Lyrica Firefly has stopped my tears. Fuck. And so, y'all, just be kind today. I can't. I give so much, that if I don't give back to you, or if I'm not providing whatever it is for you, walk away until I can, right? I just can't. Today I can't. Today I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. Oh no, tears. I feel it. Nope. No tingling. No. No, nothing happened to Ed. Ed's happy as can be. I've just been so fucking busy. And doing too much. Not enough help. And I'm on a tightrope. I'm dangling. I'm barely keeping on. I just am. It's just the way it is. Y'all know sometimes that happens to us. But it's fucking fine, man. He was running to breakfast. He was running to his prep meal that only needed milk to be put in it. See what I'm saying? Who did that? Me? Yeah. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. If there was a police sirens and loudspeakers. That's probably when I wouldn't have the energy to run. Help me! Help! I don't think I could run. I'd be like, what's going on? Run! What? Too late. Danielle's dead. He could have. Yeah, there was tons of berries on top of there. I know, Joni. And lately, Danielle, unfortunately, I haven't had time. I've been so fucking busy. Y'all, I'm not going to even see my babies. Oh, the fucking flies. What am I to do? Everybody was coming in and out yesterday. So I'm going to have to go get my fly strips and put them everywhere. Y'all, they're everywhere. And they're not little flies, they're those big fucking horse flies. And the fucking enunciates how big they were. If I said a horse fly, you're thinking little fly. When I say a fucking horse fly, you know that thing has legs and is galloping in the sky, right? It's crazy. Oh, you too, Ruth. Hi, Jackie. Lubna? I don't know. I'm sorry. I probably totally botched her name. Um, it depends on my body. My body the last couple days has been broken. I ran like a mile yesterday and only walked 2. Today I'm almost at 3 miles running, which has been the most I've run. I've got a lot of anxiety, you guys. I'm so anxious. I'm literally trying to burn it off. Just have Dan get you dinner. Yeah, I think it still has the catheter. He has an appointment coming up. We have to wait, you guys. I mean, the catheter, is in until he can pee by himself. So we have to wait until he gets that appointment with the doctor to schedule a, thing. And more of them last night with 5 teens and my son. Yes. You will still stay here. Love you, Judes. Running does, I feel it. Yeah. It does help my body. It helps my mind and it helps my soul. It helps take off some of that, when you're up here, it brings it down maybe to about right here. Hi, Ames. How are you, girl? You're late, Amanda? Oh, that's all right. I was really late too this morning. Would raising a new baby be easier? Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. See, if I said absolutely, you wouldn't understand the extremities at which I would rather have a baby. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah. So it was really cute because is it time to up the Lexapro? I don't want to. Cheryl, I don't want to. No, I don't think so. I think I have it okay. Almost put out an Amber Alert. I was so tired. I did not. And I've upped, right? I've upped my Lyrica. I'm almost at my full dose. And so I do notice I'm more tired. That is a side effect to it. So I woke up and I just kind of opened my eyes. I can gauge the time based on the sun in my room. And so, yeah, it's more of a regulation. It brings it down a little bit, right? So I kind of opened my eyes, looked up, and I knew it was about 7-ish. I knew it was between 7 and 7:30. And I kind of turned over to look at Dan, and he happened to open his eyes. It was really creepy. And I looked at him, and then I closed my eyes, and then I gave him a side eye, just to see if he was still looking at me. Like, uh-oh, I know what's going to come now, And then he's like, that's creepy. Are you looking to unalive me or something? And he said the 4-letter word, but I'm afraid to mention it because of all the hate I have on TikTok, and they're mass reporting me right now. So I got to be careful of the AI words that are triggers. So I said, no. He's like, why are you looking at me? He felt like I was sizing him up. Yeah, no. So, and then I got up. I said, come on, baby, let's do it. And he went back to bed till about 9. Yeah, your life is too crazy. It is. If you guys just sat in here for one day to follow me around, you guys would probably be like, oh shit, girl, what, how, why, where, who, oh my God, what, girl? I'm still slower with it because I'm getting older and the medication does kind of slow me up a little bit, but it's crazy. Like, I don't think people really understand. Even my family, Jennifer will say things like, you're not that busy, Mom. I'm like, what? Well, you choose to do those things. I choose what? She makes it seem like, I'm like, dude, I don't have money for people to do it. I have to do it. Well, that's a choice. You have all the time in the world. Why do you take Lyrica? Fibromyalgia. Yeah, fibromyalgia. So, anyway, yeah, that's my life. No child. And she says that's your choice, right? Because it's a choice to not give you any money. It's a choice. It's a choice. However, she gets mad because she's like, Dad can help you. Yeah, he could, but he doesn't, and he never will, probably, till the day he dies. So it's just me, and I do it. Like, you should have seen me yesterday. You guys would have had a headache. Does Lyric help? Nicole, I'm going to tell you honestly how I feel. Lyrica doesn't take away the pain, okay? It focuses on your brain. For me, it kind of gives you my thing is like, I'm hurting today, but I'm not hyper focused on the hurt. It does something to my brain where it kind of takes me away. And like I'll be like, ouch, but I don't hyper focus. What I normally would do is hyper focus on the pain, and it would make it worse. My body would tense up more, and then I would be like dead by the end of the day. I'm still dead at the end of the day. Now, you have to understand that it's not going to take away the pain. It changes your receptors, right? It turns them down a little bit. Instead of having a fucking 5,002, you're more at a 10, right? Where you can function and not be in so much pain. It also makes me weirdly a little bit happier. It gives you a sense of euphoria. It gives me a sense of euphoria. So it works differently with everybody, right? It works differently with all the nerves and stuff with everybody, but I still have pain. That's never gonna go away. It just helps me in other ways, right? It helps me not focus and not, just harp on it and think, oh my God, what am I gonna do? And the more you harp on it, the more you stress and the more pain. So it helps keep me going. That's what I've truthfully noticed. And I think other things that I have noticed is I can let go of things easier. I don't sit and harbor on the things that piss me off. I can have that moment where I'm just done, like I was. I'm done, right? And so instead of being done, and knowing that, Lyrica helps me be done, right? But not stay focused on the being done and why I'm done. And then it adds more pain, right? So I think it's an amazing drug for me. So I will take any side effect because it's not that bad. Hi, Nady. Italia. Buonasera. So I think it's amazing for me. And I think that's what people think, is that it's supposed to take away the pain. It doesn't. It just helps the other things surrounding that. And I didn't notice that until one day I was running 4 miles and I was like, oh my God, I could do it. Oh, Madison, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So my doctor saw me with Celebrex and says we can try others if needed. Yes. So everybody works differently. I've been on this for, I don't know, how long have I been on this? Like 5-6 weeks. And you titrate up. I have to titrate up on it. So I'm not even at my full dosage. I've been kind of going extra long until I get there because my doctor believes I have to be on 150 for it to be fully engaged. So I'm going to do it because I want to see it. So I have another couple days of it on 125, and then I'm going to be on my full dosage. So I'm tired. It does make me more tired, but you just have to get up and go. That's my biggest struggle right now. But I think a lot of it too is my body telling me, girl, you need to figure it out. Something's got to give. But I got a lot of stress. Hi, Julianne. I see people, I want to help them. Deanne's mom was hurting yesterday. And my friend, I'm going to call her my niece because she feels like my niece. Not really blood related, right? We're not blood related, but family sometimes doesn't have to be blood. She came over with, her kids are calling me Auntie Danielle. And that's fine with me. They need an auntie and a present auntie. And so they came over and I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, and then they left, right? And then Joanne, yeah. Mark just sat there. Dan was like, can you do something for my mom? I'm cooking. I'm running in and out, cooking, flipping, helping Joanne. You bring her things in between the flips and the stuff while getting dinner ready. One person doing it all. I was definitely Wonder Woman yesterday, and I was in full auntie mode for 3 hours. So I was, by the end of the night, this little fucker, let me tell you, when I say little fucker, I mean Dan, but he should be a big fucker. So I sat down at the end of the night catching up with shows. Ed was enjoying himself, so I just plopped myself on the couch and got my bubble gum out, right? I chew like 2 pieces at a time. Flavor runs out, then don't ask, my TMJ goes crazy, yes. So I fell asleep. I knew I was going down. I was so tired. And I already taken, Yeah, you know, Oshkosh, good luck. You know, it's all just trial and error and finding what works for you. I fell asleep on the couch, you know. I woke up because I was like, what the hell? I gotta get to bed. My gumballs were gone. My gumballs are gone. Somebody left me on the couch, took my gumballs, and kept Grandpa out there. Yeah. Who could it be? I know who it was. So this morning I was like, why the hell? Oh, they did, Nicole. I would have loved that. Being home alone. Yeah, I hate them and my dog too. I loaded up my dog. I won't tell you who's making me feel guilty about that. It's Caroline and Lily. Yeah. They made me feel like I over-medicated poor Baxi because anyway, I don't like to mention names, but Caroline and Lily made me feel a little, anyway, it's fine. Somebody sent me those gumballs, and I thank you for them. Whoever sent me those gumballs, you are the light of my life. You are the love in my soul. You are the amazingness to my broken jaw. But hey, every night I have them. I eat them. I eat a whole pack. I spit it out, and then I go to bed with a hurt jaw. But hey, it's all good. Lily, Caroline. Anyway, don't get them because they can pull out crowns. But I'm telling you, the sugar. Yeah, Dick stole my gumballs. He left me on the he left me on the couch, took my gumballs, and I said, the thing is, you could have literally put your dad to bed. You could have woken me up to get to bed, but no, you just stole the gumballs. Yes, it's exactly knowing the pain will always be there, hoping to not hyperfixate on the pain. Oshkosh, because the pain, hyperfixating, it makes everything much worse. So I think it's an amazing, once I realized, because I was expecting my pain to go away, you know? And once I realized that there was so much more surrounding the pain that causes you to be in more pain. It's crazy. He stole my balls. He stole my balls. Little fucker. He doesn't even have any teeth. I don't even know how he eats the balls. So anyway, yeah, he took my balls. I was a little bitter about that. Dan loves everything ball shaped. Free Dan. Yeah, he stole my balls, moneymaker. Shit. So yeah, I was pissed off about that. I was like, where did my balls go? My Wada gum was still on the couch. So I put two in a time, right? And I chew it for like a couple minutes, and then the taste goes, and I put it, I ball it up and I stick it on the couch or wherever I'm sitting. I eat the other two, then I ball it up, and eventually I make a big ball and then I throw it away. It's weird and it's gross, but I love those balls. So thank you to whoever sent them. Also, another thank you to the lady who, hi freckle face, I'm hanging on by a thread, girl, but that's fine. I also want to pay homage to, I forgot the name of the lady, I apologize, who sent Ed that exercise thing. The foot thing, oh my God, we use it multiple times a day. And last night we were all getting a kick out of it because he counts. So he counts all the numbers that pop up. So, parking my gum. Mine's parked. And you know, it hardens up, right? After you take that shit out of your mouth, it hardens up. Man, you can probably break your window. Oh, maybe that's good. I should keep it for ammunition. You know, Dan pisses me off. You know. Hi, Ash. Hallie has already come and asked, but she needs to remember to ask nicely. I need help, please. She can come swim. I'm half dead, but she can come swim. I may not be out there with you. Hanging out the laundromat. Oh my God, it's downstairs and you can't go down there. They do lose their flavors. I'm glad. I hope you guys had a good rest of the night. I was dead. Anyway, so yeah, he stole the balls. Yep, my balls. But I have more, so I'm not too angry. I still have plenty. I had, well, don't tell them, but I still have my M&Ms. I take a handful every night, and then I eat my balls. Yeah. I like sugarless peppermint ice cube gum. You know, that has, Sandra, be careful, that has xylitol in it. I'm paranoid about xylitol because Baxter almost died. No, he chewed the rest of them. There wasn't that many left, Jan. So I wasn't too angry. I ate already half of them. Did he find that? No. Shh. No. They're with my balls. I have all my balls together in one area. Yeah. Is that weird? No. Use the chew gum and shoot it off down like it. Yes. Remember the spit balls? We used to do that at people just silently in a restaurant. I go, you know, and then it would accidentally miss the person and hit the waiter in the head or another person. To hobble along. So yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, Linda. Bye, Charlie. Have a good one. I'm just gonna walk to 4 today. Oh my God, remember Jawbreakers? I love the Jawbreakers. Yes. And remember the big balls that you could get, the big Jawbreakers, and then we put them and smash them to break them up. Oh my God. I love Jawbreakers. That's probably why I have cracked teeth today. Between my TMJ, my fractured teeth, and all the other things. I used to eat kernels too, popcorn kernels that were half popped or a quarter popped. God, I mean, talk about orgasmic. And do you remember, any of you who love the kernels? I broke a couple crowns on those. I had to stop eating them. Then Trader Joe's had bags of half popped kernels. Stop it right now. That's why I broke my teeth. Yes. Oh my God, Trader Joe's used to do it, and I think they stopped because people were getting mad because they were breaking. They had them. They were the best things, and they were so like buttery and salty. Anybody have those? Does anybody remember those? Yes, my favorite. But be careful, Ashley. Don't do it. Don't. God, I love how. I look when I would make popcorn. I would look for that shit, and then they're down low with the butter and the salt. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, they don't, but they did years ago. And they were the best freaking things ever. The best things. It was just a bag full of half popped or quarter popped. Gobstoppers were good because they had that sweet tart in the middle. Ugh. You know, all the fucking things. Remember Dots? They pulled out your cabinet, your fillings. Remember those silver fillings? You'd be like, ooh, what's that? Oh, shit. Gotta go to the dentist, yeah. How about jujubes? Wasn't the no, not the jujubes. What was the one? What was the one with the honey? It was like the honey, and they were like honey little things. Oh, shit. They were honey something. Well, Pop Rocks, they were okay. What was the honey stuff? They were Peruvian fried corn. Oh, yeah. I can't do that anymore. I have fractured teeth. I can't. You can't do that when your old teeth. The giraffe. She's back home. Bit of honey. Bit of honey. God. The Neckos, Grandpa that would be the only Victoria. I hate Neckos only because that was the only candy I could ever get if I wanted candy and I was with Grandpa. He only had Big Hunks or Neckos. I mean, talk about a fucking child's worst nightmare, right? Bit of honey. I love bit of honey. Hi, Rachel. Sprees. I like Sprees. I like the sour Smarties. Ew, who are you? Pot caramel. Oh my God. Oh my God, Amy, I'd be in heaven. You love Neckos? Stop it. Corn nuts, I love. I love corn nuts. The sugar daddy sucker, I love those too. God, anything that's gonna break my teeth or pull my crowns apart or off, or get me to get a new crown. God, the giraffe needs to come back. Well, the giraffe lives in San Diego with my daughter. They do. Yeah, burnt Cheez-Its. I love the burnt Cheez-Its. Oh my God. Remember Good and Plenty's, Marcy? Good and Plenty's were my thing. I love and freeze them. I love Bit of Honeys. I love Bit of Honeys. Milk Toads. Yeah, Ed would get those too. They're freeze them. Abba Zabbas were my favorite because of the peanut butter in the middle. Sugar Babies. God, those were great. I once had a fireball that got stuck in his throat. I love fireballs. Sorry about that experience. With the olives, yes, the Supreme Sugar Babe. God, I love Red Hots. I love anything. Burnt Cheez-Its are so good. I like the originals. Zero. I remember seeing zeros, but I don't remember if I've ever eaten one. Never had one. Remember whatchamacallits or $1,000 Grand Bar. I love caramel. Now I'm gonna get mad at that. What was the candy that was round and had caramel and kind of a white nugget in the middle? Yeah, like cow something. Was it cow something? I don't know what the Reggie lemon heads. My Whoppers are gross. Rolos are good. Anything with caramel, I'm in. Like you could kill me with caramel. Cowtail, yeah, cowtail. I love the fireballs. What's a Berry Bonds bar? I don't know any of these. I just got more sour candy. Kim, Cowtails are good. Yeah. Andrew, oh Lord, you sent us some. Lord have mercy. Kim's gonna kill me. I love the nerd ropes. Yes, the nerd ropes are good. Heath bars are the bomb.com. Oh my God. I don't know what Mary Jane's are. Caramel cream. How about anybody have C's candy? Speaking of the 00 bar, the bomb bar, C's candy, the caramel with the milk chocolate. Oh my God. And then they had the one you could buy the, what was the bar called? And you really wanted a big one, and I forgot what the bar was called, but it had marshmallow, caramel, and chocolate. Fuck, so good. Reese's cup. You know, Reese's has changed something. I don't know about them. Something is different. It's not the same as it used to be. Old Reese's, they changed something up. They're using something cheap. I think I thought I was gonna get violated. When we talk about candy, I don't get violated on the talk. Milk Duds, I love Milk Duds. Anything frozen. Charleston Chew was good. The only reason why I got it is because it was long and it had no fat in it. It was like 4 grams of fat, like a Three Musketeers. And then I would eat the chocolate off and then eat the nougat in the middle. Charleston Chews, because they like you can get a big one and it's only like 4 grams of fat. Almond Joys. Sometimes you feel like a nut, boom, boom. Sometimes, I can't do that. They changed the peanut butter in Reese's, probably like a cheaper version. I'm telling you, there's something different about a Reese's now. They're not as good. You know what's good? I'm gonna tell you. I love the almond butter, their dark chocolate at Trader Joe's. You're welcome. That's better than a Reese's. It's dark chocolate. They go, I've seen the Mallow bar, isn't it in her red? They're dark chocolate. You know where the candy section is in the freezer section? It's in a little plastic tube, and they are almond butter, dark chocolate peanut butter cups or almond butter cups. Oh, no, Boston Biggie, I'm telling you, different recipe. They're cheaping something down. Just like Hershey's. If you've ever tried a Hershey bar recently, just plain Hershey's, different. It's different. Different. I don't care what you say, it's different. Again, they don't taste the taste. They don't. I think they've changed the frickin', they got cheap or something. So I'm telling you, you guys need to try the peanut butter, almond butter cups. Something is wrong. Yeah, something is wrong. I'm so disappointed. Gives me scratchy throat now. It's not good. Not good. I just tried this for the first time and I'll never go back. They also have I'm telling you, Ashley, the best one, aren't they not? Oh, so best. So good. Is it ice cream? It's it. Yeah, it's are good. The priest called my folks and told them, lit the fire and don't resume make any confirmation. Mallow cups. I don't remember the mallow cups. Is it just cups with marshmallow in them? I think. Is that what they are? I don't remember. Remember toffee or whatever, and they came in like little, they were really good. I don't know what the hell was in them. Yep, I'm done. I don't do peanut butter. I don't, Reese's Hands like, ooh, I got some Reese's. I'm like, ugh. I'll take me some almond cups. Caramel creams and Heath bars are your favorite. I love anything caramel. C's Candy has the best caramel. I'm telling you, maybe they've changed a little bit too. I'm a little disappointed in C's too, by the way. Never mind. I'm sticking with the stuff. They in Trader Joe's got Tone. Is that what it was? Chad? Oh my God, it was so good. Bye, Tina. Have a good day. Dark chocolate. I only eat milk chocolate if I have to. I know. Your mom's the same way. But a milk chocolate is it's really ultimately my favorite. I love a good chocolatey, silky milk chocolate on a caramel, but I'll eat dark. Yeah, it's just weird. Bye, Janet. Love you. Yes, C's is the best, but so expensive. So Toblerone. Nah, I've never had a Toblerone. Never. Yes, the dark sea salt chocolates are good. Costco has them. Oh my God, I want chocolate now. The fun dips. I remember getting peanut butterfingers weren't my favorite. Tammy, sorry. I have 3 kids. Oh, thank you guys. This is from Lyrica too. This is a Lyrica body. Lyrica made me lose 10 plus pounds. Paydays are good. I love a good payday. Yeah. Again, Lyrica is supposed to make you gain weight, people. So don't say, hey doc, I think I need Lyrica because, it looks great. My friend loves it. Everybody reacts differently to the Lyrica. So don't, it's a joke now. Everybody's like, maybe I need some Lyrica. No. Um, so remember, Stormy, it doesn't take away the pain. Y'all need to realize nothing takes away the pain other than painkillers. It just makes your brain redirect to stop focusing on the pain, which makes it less painful. Your nerve receptors were normally like, ah, you know? And now our nerve receptors are like, okay, we're here, we're moving, we're good. That's it. Don't think you are gonna get, I'm in pain today. My neck hurts like a mother clucker. I'm gonna be spreading shit all over my neck today. The Cadbury, yeah. Cadbury is my favorite. I love those Easter time. Those hard Cadbury milk chocolate with the hard crunchy shell. Damn, I could eat a whole bag of those. I couldn't have those in my house. Um, you will level off. The weight will go back to normal. I don't want my weight to go back to normal. I enjoy. I can fit into things. Things don't. They're not so tight like they were. They has Lay's potato chips. I'm like, Lay's potato chips? I don't know what that is. No, I'm happy with my weight. I don't want it to gain. I don't want to gain it back. You put the effort in and looking great. Thank you. Why the shape gain? You guys, it is a vibration plate. My hair looks thicker. It's because it's loaded down with chemicals, chemical water, chlorine, Rogaine, and the oils I put in my hair. And it's 4 days and it hasn't been washed. I'm doing good, you guys. I'm doing good. I have not had the energy by the time I have showered. It is so late that I don't want to go to bed with wet hair. You guys, I'm telling you, my life is so busy. I cannot even shower on time. Does that machine help with balance? No. I mean, it helps with your core, which could help with your balance, but having a surprise baby. What did you say? Having almost 2 years ago took me out. Now the pain worse with the 40 pounds I gained. And that's the thing is if you're in pain, a lot of people don't get up and move. And that's going to add more weight, right? Because you're not moving. I'm about 5'7.5". My face is too thin. Most people can tell I've lost weight by my face. Yeah, everything starts hanging. That's my mom's side of the family. We got the jowls that hang. My dad's side doesn't do that. They have beautiful things. It was really funny. I have it's good for, circulation and lymphatic drainage. You guys, there's so many other things that are good for this other than core. If you don't have a good core, this would be great for you to do. It's also supposed to release all the toxins and help get everything moving in your body. Everything gets clogged while we sleep, allergies, all those sicknesses, whatever we get. And it's supposed to help drain and help just keep your circulation moving and healthy. The kittens are psycho. Every morning they wake us up, popping on them, jumping on us, doing flips and doing hops, and about 5:30 in the morning. Dark chocolate mounds. Here's the difference, Susan. I'm not a big fan of, but I could almost eat an almond joy today at this age. That's why they piss. That's disgusting. That's why they piss on the pillowcases. Is my hair? No, they piss on the pillowcase.
Almond joy got nuts.
Because
mounds don't.
They piss on the pillowcase because they're mad at the kitties. Yeah, the kitties aren't pissing. It's I think Blue Kitty. Hi user. I know Dan's late. Exercise is a good stress reliever. I had to get on this today. I was up here, right? I was like literally. I woke up feeling like this. I was so anxious. He eats Junior Mints. He had he buys, like, sometimes he's like, I gotta be healthy, and then he buys York peppermint patty or Junior Mints.
Low fat.
And then he's not happy about it.
No, I was quite happy.
And Ashley's here. She said Hadley woke up asking him to swim.
Hadley.
So mint chocolate is nasty. I don't mind it. If you ever put a Junior Mint box in the freezer, I'm telling you, it's great. They're good. And you just suck on them. And get to the center. Do you suck on it?
I didn't freeze them. They were just refrigerated.
How many did you have?
I said it was buy one, get one free.
So yeah, two. I mean, it would have been easier just to say two instead of saying buy one, get one free.
Well, I'm telling you why I had two instead of one.
Right.
I bought one.
Right.
I just got two.
Right.
So I ate it.
So a funny thing is, I haven't seen Aaron in how long? Like
years.
10 years.
10 years?
Maybe. He walked in and he was like, he like literally had a moment. And when we were talking after I yelled at him and, bitched him out and told him what I would do to him if he fucks it up, he was like, I have to tell you that when I walked in, I saw you. It literally freaked me out because you look like your mom. He thought I looked exactly like my mom.
And he's all, my God, I haven't seen you in 10 years. You just get more handsome and more handsome with every passing year.
Remember,
it's amazing. He's all, I can't believe it.
Chocolate and mint frozen is good. By the way, that poker night's coming up.
I know.
So,
what do you want me to do?
I mean, they're sending you a Speedo.
Well, we have to get people to play poker. So we're going to be concentrating on that the next couple of weeks. It's going down. It's going away. It's the great disappearing act.
Funny
right
how
here.
he always says that.
It's magic. Now you see it. Now you don't. It's gone. No, I've been secretly working on it. I've been wearing kind of a fat stomach pillowcase under here.
He's been wearing
and I
one
will
of those
make
waist
I will
trainers.
come out and show the real Dan when we get ready for poker.
He really has a six-pack, y'all.
6-pack.
He just doesn't
Really,
show it.
12-pack.
It's really
It's just, you guys ever seen Anatoly?
This is a
the
fluffy
guy who
suit.
lifts all those weights in the
Yeah,
gym?
this is a fluffy suit he just puts on because he wants to surprise everybody at how svelte he is. He doesn't want anybody to feel, insecure at 57, 58. We're taking the suit off and the boobs.
Yeah, I don't want people to feel, my God, what happened to me?
Look at
I got old.
these,
Why isn't Dan
he was
getting
like,
old?
should I make my boobs big like yours or should I? And
It's
it
just
feels,
bench press,
and
bench press.
interesting is it feels real. So anybody, if you see him in public, touch it because it's amazing.
Don't touch it if you see it in public.
Some stranger walks up to him. Hey, Dan, your wife told me to touch it. I would give anybody $10 for doing that.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'll give anybody $10 to assault my husband.
It's not an assault.
That's assault.
I think
battery. It's actually a battery.
To touch you, you might like it.
No one comes up and touches people.
What if you like it?
Well, who are we talking about? There are some exceptions to that rule. There's a lot of exceptions. I mean, most of them are never. It's not going to be an issue, but.
We'll get Dan a corset in the Speedo. Should he wear the corset? Will it push the chub down or push it up if he does a corset?
Hey,
I mean,
call yours a pooch, and you call mine the chub. That's the difference between me and you, right there. I'm kind with my words. Even when I'm taking a jab at you, I pick the kindest word I can.
Can you imagine?
And
with
you
the
come with flub.
I'm helping everybody. I didn't say it. Somebody on here said it.
Well, you repeated it.
Well, yeah, because you repeat everything people say. I'm
Who
just
said
saying.
Flub? Who used the word flub?
Fluff.
I just want to know. Who
I
used
said
the word
fluff.
Flub?
Yeah, chub. So can you imagine him with the corset on? The fat's got to go somewhere, right? So where does it go? Does it make him look like he's got a big set of titties, like it just pushes it up? Or does it push it like half up and half down and then it makes the penis bigger? I don't know.
If you guys get a chance to watch today's video when they're posted, because my
Can you
dad
lick your mouth
says...
off? You have like coffee, like you, it looks like your lips was just straight in pudding. Lick it.
I mean, it's morning. I got up.
I know, but
My
you
dad
should.
says yabba dabba doo
Dabba dabba
in
doo.
today's video.
Yeah, but
yabba
he
dabba
did
doo.
it. He did it because you said it.
Right, but he still said it. And he's laughing as he said it.
He did.
Okay.
I already
Denigrate my
told
video.
him. I already told him.
Denigrate my video.
Did
already.
you see my video today?
I didn't see your video.
Of course you did.
You just don't get any. You don't show up on my For You page anymore. What happened? I gotta go searching for your videos.
Guess what?
What?
Same. Burn.
You never watch mine anyway, so.
Facial scrub. Well, here's the thing. I hear his videos being recorded. I see them.
Yeah.
I live it. I know it. I don't need to
It always
watch
looks
it.
different on the video. And you know how you look. Sometimes that I might have a nice smile or an awkward angle. Look at you in this. Ooh. All right. Anything else? Where are we going to go for date night tonight? We have not talked about this.
We did talk about it a little bit.
Okay. So where do you want to go?
What did you say this morning?
I said we'll go eat and come home.
No, that's not what you said.
Okay. Remind me what I said. I'm curious because you're making it up. She's thinking about what I said right now.
Does
'cause she
anybody
really has
remember
no
what I
idea.
said? Does anybody remember what I said this morning? Anybody who was here earlier?
There were no names of anything mentioned in our
Yes, there
conversation this morning.
was. Yes, there was.
We talked about just eating and coming home.
No. Who remembers what I said?
I don't.
Thank you, Kim. Foot massage.
Yeah, we talked about a foot massage. Where, I mean, I don't know where that is, or what is that? We didn't talk about a restaurant. We're doing more than a foot massage.
Do you not remember any conversations we have? You just said we didn't talk about it, and then I bring up foot massage, and I told everybody about it, and you were like, "Oh yeah, we talked about a foot massage," but yet I'm lying and I'm making it
I
up.
brought up massage, by the way.
Yes, and I said there's a good foot massage place by Mountain Mike's, and he's like, "Oh, maybe we should go get some beer in Mountain Mike's," and I said no, but we can go foot massage and then go to dinner.
Right. So we never talked about where we're going to eat for dinner. I tried, but it got rejected.
You
Mountain
did
Mike's,
not.
unacceptable. I said we could eat at Mountain Mike's. You
I
said
had
no.
pizza. Oh God, I mean, you see what I deal with? You happy ending foot massage. You see what I deal with?
You
we
see
didn't
what I
talk,
deal with?
We didn't talk
This is
about
what I deal
anything.
with.
We didn't talk about anything this morning. Everything she's saying
Okay,
is made
well,
up.
if we did, remind me what restaurant we talked about.
We didn't
'cause
talk about a restaurant.
Exactly.
But we talked about a foot massage first, and then we'll go to dinner.
Right.
And then I said, we got to call Stephanie because Stephanie wants to
So after
go.
all this, well, you didn't say that, but after
I
all
did
this.
say that. I said, remember,
so where
Stephanie
do you
wants
want to
go.
Now I'm going to go back to my original question. Where do you want to go? That was my original question.
And I said, I'll
and
call
then this
Stephanie.
happened.
Go away. You're already irritating me. You two and his treatment of his father are shameful. Yes, Abigail, we are very shameful. How dare us take this man in for 5 years and care for him and love him and help him with a broken hip and feed him. Shameful. We are shameful.
Give him quality of life. Terrible.
Terrible people.
Terrible.
I can't believe we're here today after 5 years of taking care of this man. Fucking shameful. Shit. I did for 10 years. What do you I did it for 10 years. Do you want a medal? Ooh, coming in hard, Leonard.
Your heart isn't in the right. Where is your heart?
Where's my heart?
Yeah,
Feel it.
someone
Is
said
it,
your heart isn't in the right
is it
place.
here? Is it
I'm
on my
sure
left
it
side
is,
or is
but
it on my right side?
No, he's talking about that. Where is her heart in this? I mean, people think you do it for the clicks or you do it for the money. People, and that idiot doesn't realize, for the first 2.5 years, there was nothing, right? It was just us surviving and using social media to help survive. There was no money, there was no glory, there was nothing, just taking care of them. So, man, I guess if you stick it out for 2 years and then finally you get an audience, I guess so, man. Your heart's not in the right place. Don't stop believing. Great song.
And I also said somebody, you're only doing
Oh,
it. Anybody would do it for the money. It's so funny. People always think it's money related.
Oh yeah.
And we make so much money doing this, than
doing
law.
what we did before.
Yeah, doing law. No, we took a huge cut. Fucking huge. Yeah, fucking huge. Anyway.
KK, a lot of people think that
Susan.
we're super wealthy. We're not. I mean, we're not uncomfortable. We're comfortable, but it doesn't mean that I don't have to worry about whether I have enough money to live the rest of my life or to support her after I die, or if I have medical issues. We're nowhere near the state where you don't have to worry.
It's a thankless
We worry
job,
about everything.
and nobody gets paid for it. I mean, we don't get paid for it. We're doing it. We have social media, but social media doesn't always pay. So, yeah, we're doing it for the money. And let me tell you, there's no amount of money that would make it any easier to do this job. This is a hard fucking job. And
hard, but incredibly rewarding.
Hi, Tom.
I had the best morning this morning when I went in and saw him and had that conversation.
I told him about it and how you laughed and he was good and you're like, oh my God, he's great.
I mean, that you just can't understand how that feels to wake up in the morning and go in and see your 93-year-old dad with all this dementia, and you get to joke with him in the morning and get him up and watch him eat breakfast and walk to breakfast.
And happy.
With a broken hip at 93 and
happy.
advanced dementia. And he's in good spirits and he's walking. I guess you have no idea what that feels like, but I'll tell you this morning, just that interaction this morning made everything that I went through in the last week worth it. Because there's no reward like a smiling father in the morning.
No, he was, when you walk in, and I mean, there's moments you walk in and he's angry, he's not happy. And then there's moments like this, I giggled, even because Dan's response was like, Dad, he's like, yep, good morning. Is it hot outside? And then I giggle because then I hear Dan giggling, and these are the times that we video. We don't video him when he's most of the day when he's, you've seen him on where he's just his eyes are closed, he's slumped, he doesn't have the energy. We only video when he has the energy to do so. And they're getting few and far between.
Because we're not going to put him on in ways that we feel sacrifices dignity or don't have any value other than being a circus act, right? We're not going to put him on just to look at.
We could and make probably a shit ton of views.
You want to talk about, if you wanted to exploit, there are things with this disease that you could exploit that would get millions of views. I mean, literally, but they would be for the wrong reason. They would be like car accident views, and that's not what we intend to do. So yeah, as you notice, there's a lot fewer videos of with my dad. That's because we can't get videos worth showing that have value or are funny or depict him in a light that I like to to depict him in.
And can you imagine us being that shameful that we don't do those things? Yeah, no, we don't. And I don't have a lot of videos of him. I don't have my arsenal like I used to have to be able to pull out, because by the time I get to him through the day, he's already tired and he's not engaged. And if I get it, I'm lucky, but it's very few and far between. Times are changing. Our meal ticket, as people call it, it's not so much him anymore. It's about us.
It could be a great meal ticket, but we're not going to show him that way. So that's for all the naysayers and people. Yeah, if we wanted to exploit that,
we could exploit
You don't know how. I mean, you have no idea. The caregivers it's no different than what all the other caregivers go through. We don't have some kind of special miracle case. We have someone with all the difficulties and the positives and that you see and what we choose, what we're willing to share of his journey. And that's just based on, protecting him. So.
And if you don't like us, the next phase, then you can not like us. And
I'm sure a lot of people won't.
Move along.
But
the next phase of life is going to be me and Dan.
We don't know what the next phase of life is going to bring.
I've literally had, my channel is about me and Dan. It's about picking on my husband and all his bad flaws and having fun with it. And that's what I've been shifting away from, the Ed, because he's only going to get worse and things are not going to get better. So.
Today they're better. Is it good? These last 3 days.
It's not days, whole days. They're moments of the day.
No, but he's been pretty with it all day. The last 3.
Can you get rid of
infection cleared up?
Can you look at somebody saying I'm abusive when you're not around? Bye.
Oh, come on, that is ridiculous. For those of you that think she's in any way abusive, you should listen to her at 2:00 in the morning. If she gets up and is dealing with them, or watch what we dealt with last night, where you're taking him to bed and all of a sudden he has to go to the bathroom after you've done everything and got him all changed and ready and clean. I got to go to the bathroom. You take him back in the bathroom, and it could happen 2 or 3 times. The stuff that she does with me is amazing. You can say whatever you want about her social media style, her, the way she's confrontational, those kinds of things, but you can't really pick on her caregiving because she's probably one of the best caregivers I've ever seen. It's just remarkable what she does. I may not always agree with the way that she gets stuff done, but she gets it done. And there's one thing you have to understand: when you got to move that man from, you got to get him cleaned up and you got to get him ready for bed, and he's got to go to bed and he's exhausted. You have to get it done, right? You can't do it halfway. You can't leave things, you can't not clean them properly. You have to get those things done.
It doesn't mean I'm smiling and happy all the time while I do it, but man.
And he goes to bed clean.
I have a system.
Wakes up clean without.
I don't even know Dan. Dan is like, oh, you should have called me. I'm like, get away from me. You should have heard me. He's got his walker, man. And, I'm like this. I grab my hand like this. I do my thing. I'm using my hip to keep him steady.
These are all true.
I'm doing this.
You use your whole body. You move. You have to move him from chair. You kind of use your body. You hold him. And the other thing is he's incredibly thankful. Danielle's doing all this, the most intimate shit in the world. My dad's like, oh, thank you, Danielle. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job.
He looks at Dan.
I appreciate all you guys are doing.
He'll look at
Dan. As he's sitting there in the most vulnerable position. He doesn't. it doesn't bother him. He's just thankful
And
that
he looks,
he's being
he looks
clean
at
and taken
Dan.
care of.
Dan, she's really doing a good job.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's what happens. I
It's
mean, that's the
crazy.
real stuff that you're never going to see that on a video. You're never going to see that in the bathroom, what we do and what she does. And these people that are out there criticizing her, or
Benita,
she's
it's
mean to
horrible.
him when you're not there. You can't be mean to that man with dementia. I mean, what are you going to do? Go up and yell at him? I mean, you can't.
No.
It's not.
I mean,
it's not
I'm gonna tell
possible
you,
with the way he is and how
But
grateful
you
he
have
is
to you
for
have to
everything.
admit too, after the hip break, he also changed, right? A lot of his behaviors and his demeanors changed. He's in a different phase of life. So dealing with him at this point is different. And people are like, "Oh, I've seen a change in you. Thank you." Well, you've seen a change in me because
You
there's been a
change to accommodate their
change to
increasing
accommodate-
deficiencies.
yes.
If you look at the beginning of our videos, I will yell at him. I will argue with him. I'll be a kid with
Thanks,
him.
Chatty.
Like more like son, father in the earlier videos. And then you learn as you're going on how to deal with them and what works and what
you
doesn't
gotta
work.
remember when he was walking, right, and vulnerably, and he was getting into things, using knives. You do use a more aggressive tone. What are you doing?
He's
Out of my
using a
kitchen,
knife to cut a lemon. He could easily cut his finger off. So.
Yeah.
There are things where
He's
where
not
you're more
walking
aggressive.
anymore.
But we're certainly not. You can't be aggressive towards him
Not
anymore because it's not his condition. It's just clearly not
It's
him.
changed. So
It's
you
nothing
changed.
he can control.
You changed to accommodate them. We've always done that in this whole 5 years.
We've been changing the whole
I
way.
mean, the
We're
only
completely
time
different.
I get mad more at him.
And I get mad more at her.
Yeah. So
we argue with each other. Well, move over there. Do that. Don't let him up, man. You got to get his shoulder better. That's us in there. Trying to make sure, he doesn't get hurt going up or down.
And sometimes we fight.
And we fight over it. We're yelling.
Chatty,
we're stepping over
worry.
each other. Watch the bag,
Yeah,
You
and we're
didn't
yelling
take
at
the
each
bag
other.
off the thing.
Yeah. I'm like, you're not doing it right. Move over. I'll do it.
I can't. Can you get that side? I'm trying to grab the thing to put it on over there, holding with one hand. It is a frickin' challenge. But my dad just sits in there the whole time going,
don't regret
thank
it.
you.
Here's the thing. You can't regret what you did. You can't live in the past. Look, I've yelled at Ed. I've done things, and when times it was needed, I don't have any regrets. I don't have any regrets when I yell at him because those are the ways we get through the emotion and the frustration of those things. Chatty, don't worry about it. It's fine. I appreciate that you see the me, that's it. And it's okay. I know it may make you sad, but it's not something to dwell on. Don't do it because you beat yourself up and there's nothing you can do about it. So it's you change, and he's not in predicaments anymore where he's going to harm himself or injure himself. He's not walking around, so you don't need to be as firm with him. Sometimes the only time you have to be firm is when we need him to use his strength, and we're like, stand up.
Falling asleep. Yeah, use your legs, Dad. Use your legs. And he's, if he's falling asleep.
That's the only time we yell at him.
That's hard. When you're carrying dead weight around.
And he was cute the other day. Like, I was all alone. Dan was outside. I handled business. I got him dressed. I changed his outfit. I put him to bed. And then he looked at me and he said, I think I need to poop. And I just was like, fuck.
That happens because sometimes during the process of getting him ready, he's moving, he's getting up, he's getting down, he might be getting a shower, or he's up and down and swinging and moving, and that gets your digestive system moving. At the end, he's all right. I'm ready to poop.
Here's the thing:
Moves
we already dealt with it, and that's why I changed everything. And then I want him to have fresh, new fresh everything. So he was ready. He was just gassy,
completely.
And
clean.
so the way he looked at me, and I just literally laughed because he's like, yeah, I'm passing gas, and I said yes, and I was getting him in position for bed, and he's like, I think I need to poop. I said, are you kidding me? So I had to unstrap everything. I had to
undo it, put him back on the walker.
And he didn't do anything.
We walk him. We don't put him in the chair. We walk him back and forth.
I did. And I walked him. He sat there for 10 minutes, and he's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I got him up, and he didn't do anything, and I put him right back to bed.
He forgets why he's sitting
and
there.
Then
what am I sitting here for?
And then I thought, this is going to be a horrible night because we could have a code brown middle of the night, and he slept like a baby. So
yeah.
Today is shower day, by the way.
Yeah.
Yesterday was shower day. I just couldn't do it.
It was a busy day.
It was
yesterday.
I was too burnt out. So today is shower. That was means before date night. So, anyway, it's like It's hard. I mean, this, let me tell you, having a baby is so much easier than having a 93-year-old man who has a broken hip. I don't think he'll ever walk again without, I mean, he will never
Well,
walk without
he may be
assistance.
able to as he gets. You see, he's getting stronger every day, but we're never going to let him walk unassisted again.
Well, I don't think
because it's just.
I don't know if he'll ever have the strength to do that, honestly.
Well, he does almost now. I mean, you should have seen him today.
I heard you. And he
He's
shut
just
the door.
Freaking going.
I was gonna
yeah,
go,
and he was walking
I was going to
today.
go back inside, and that's why I had the door like that.
The garage door, the door into the house was just slightly ajar. And as he's walking by it, he takes his hand off the walker and shuts the door. And made the turn. He knew where he was going. It was just, today he's having a good day mentally and physically.
Right now.
Right
it changes.
Now.
It goes up and down. But no, I'm a badass. I can get a
she
code
gets
brown.
It done.
I can get a code brown. I can get that done by myself. I mean, it's just amazing, you know, how you just wrap it, you do it, hip work. This is why my hip hurts.
You use your whole body. It's the only way to do it. And he has to help. You know, if he's not helping, it's almost impossible.
He's got to stand. His strength has gotten better standing, though. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, he stands the whole time, and then we walk him straight out. He's you know, he is getting stronger.
Yeah, I think Dan's a little bit in denial about the walking thing. I just think
what do you mean I'm in denial?
I just think because of his age, I don't.
Well, we're never going to let him like walk by himself, but I think he could.
I mean, sometimes like it's scary. The other night, he
takes his hands off the walker and
we walk him to bed, and then we have him turn and then sit. I mean, he was like, okay, and we're like, no.
He just pushes the walker away and walks to the bed.
We're just like, holy shit, yeah.
And I'm, like ready to, but he made it.
He made it. I mean, it's short distance, but he has gotten stronger.
But it's hard for him to walk and turn with a broken hip, and that's what he does every night.
Tracy, he does. He wears undergarments all the time.
Yeah, but just in case, it's not like we let him use that or want him to use it.
No,
that's
they're there for
the
emergencies, and let me tell you, they work for emergencies.
Yeah, there are some things where he's just not aware of what's going on, or the starting.
Things have changed.
Things have changed a little bit.
Or the starting is already had started.
But he also he's doing pretty well. I mean, he's able to say, yeah, I think I have to go, and we can move him and do it. And that's, of course, the easiest way. You don't want, as much as you can, you don't want a diaper because, again, that's how you get fucking UTIs, right? It's a mess. So we try and avoid that as much as possible. And if it ever, it's like an immediate code shower, because we don't want him to get any more UTIs.
No. And that's where you run into issues.
This is not easy. I try and do things during the day, but even though you're not like actively caregiving all the time during the day, you're always actively aware of where he is.
You have to DM him.
What?
Stormy Lynn said somebody blocked him for saying Nancy Reed was innocent.
Oh,
I
would never block.
You guys have to understand, he has water. Everybody's always critical. His mouth looks dry. He's this, he's that. He literally drinks water or fluids all day long.
All day long. That's the one thing he does. And his pee is really, really clear.
We're the one filling it up every day. If it's not Dan, it's me. He has water. Yeah. He drinks it.
He does drink a lot of fluids because it's always there. And oftentimes, out of boredom, he'll just drink his cup. And we go through pomegranate juice like you wouldn't believe. That's probably the most expensive thing we do now. Those jars are like $10. He goes through them about every 2 days.
Well, I gotta get the one at Costco.
Yeah, we gotta get the big one at Costco.
But yeah, no, he drinks all day long. Like
he drinks, or it would be much worse. And Catherine, he is funny. He is so funny, just naturally. Today when I was joking with him, he's smiling as I'm telling. I asked him, "Well, Dad, do you know who I am?" And when he's doing well, he's offended by that question, right? Why would you ask? And so he's like, "No, I don't know who you are. Like, I'm absolutely crazy for asking." And then I said, I'm Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba doo. And he looks up and goes, yabba dabba doo. And he's laughing. He understands that I'm joking. And that's pretty cool.
Cute. Those are the moments we try to capture the good times. Because
when he said yabba dabba doo, I nearly lost it.
That's when we want, those are the things we want to remember. We don't want to remember the big viral videos of him just, angry and, half dead. Those aren't the things that we want for the family to have. Desert Sunset, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I'm going to go inside.
Yeah, I gotta go. Anyway, Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go take care of the chickens and my other stuff. Anyway, remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, right? Remember that feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid, but you also have to take into account how your feelings affected the things that you heard, or what you thought you heard, or what you thought it meant. You guys, we overreact sometimes to things that aren't necessarily necessary. You can still feel a certain way, but my intention is never, 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 never intended to hurt anybody. I am sarcastic, I try to have fun, and that is the bottom line. The only people I hurt, okay, I will, Jaren. The only thing I hurt are the people who attack me. I will go with a vengeance. But if you're somebody who shows up every day, if you're somebody that is a member, I never want to attack you. I have fun with you. And if you take that personally, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Anyway, love you guys. Office is tomorrow, I believe. Today is date night. So, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Peace, love, and kindness. Sorry. Bye.